Alright guys, I'm going to show you guys how to cut tubing for your LavaTank or your LavaGen. You're going to need a piece of tubing. I will list where you can get these parts, by the way. This tubing comes from McMaster Car. I'll show part numbers. You can also buy this by the foot, so you get a bunch of tubes out of a 1 foot length. You're going to need a tubing cutter. These are pretty cheap. You can buy these in Home Depot or a local hardware store. Just make sure you buy something that's big enough. If you see here, let me try to focus. This is good for 1/8 inch to 7/8 tubing. So this is the size, a good size to buy. Like I said, pretty cheap. You're going to want a deburring tool. Again, you could buy these on eBay. Pretty inexpensive. This one's made by Empire. Let's see if I can get that in there. Pretty inexpensive. I think it's probably like $5. Okay. You want to get yourself a piece of Scotch-Brite. This is maroon colored. Any hardware store has this, real cheap. And you need a sanding block. Sanding block is one of those medium grit, spongy type. And that's all you need. So for an initial investment of probably less than, I don't know, $15, you could make a bunch of tubes. So pretty much what you want to do is start with your piece of tubing. You want to mark the length. I would say use a magic marker, which I have here somewhere. Just make a mark of where you want your tube cut to, and then take this and you want to unscrew it so the tube can fit inside it, and then screw it down till it locks in. And what you want to do is you want to get, there's a cutting wheel in there. You want to get that cutting wheel on the line of where you're going to be, where you're trying to make your length. Let's see if we can get that. If you see the line, there's the line, and there's the cutting wheel right there. So you want to get in that area. And pretty much what you want to do is snug this down and then slowly turn the tube so you can get the score line all the way around. Try not to make the wheel drift. And you'll see I'm drifting already. Well, let's try to fix that. Okay, I got my score line pretty well cut now. You can see, let's see if you could see it. Yeah, see, I kind of drifted off a little bit. But as you turn it, turn the knob, and then just keep rotating your tube, and it's going to cut deep into the plastic. I don't know if you could hear it crackling. It's actually going through, cutting through the poly. And every once in a while, give it a little, maybe quarter to a half a turn, and then just keep rotating it. Give it another turn, keep rotating it, and it will eventually cut through the plastic. We're actually almost there. cut right off. Okay, now you got it's a pretty clean cut, but you can see that the edge is kind of rough. All right, I mean, you got a nice square cut, but you got some burrs in here. So this is where the burring tool comes in handy. Pretty much with the burring tool, what you do is you just take it. You'll see there's a little hook on it. Just push it in there and just kind of rotate it around. Until you feel it's nice and smooth. And then pretty much you'll have this whole inside will feel pretty smooth. But you're still left with a little bit of roughness on the top. So now you take your sander, your sanding sponge, and what I do is kind of just put it on. Where am I in the camera here? Put it on here, and I just circular motion, just keep rotating it. Try to keep it flat. And check it. And it's actually not bad. I mean, I could afford a little bit more. Let's try it again. And that's it. Now, this is smooth. There's no burrs on the inside, there's no burrs on the outside. And obviously it'll be cut to size, whatever the tube size you're looking for. The only thing when you use it, it kind of marks up the outside of the tube. So what I do is I take the Scotch-Brite and I just kind of wrap the Scotch-Brite around the tube and just rotate it. And what that gives you is kind of a sandblasted look. And, you know, obviously if you do it enough, it'll hide all the marks that you made from your tubing cutter. And I actually like the way I call it the frosted look. I like it a lot, actually. And obviously, the more you do it, the better it's going to look. And there you go. That's pretty much it. Now, the reason why I'm making this video is because a lot of people have been cracking tubes from their juices. And this is probably the most economical way for you guys to make your own tubes. You know, you'll have a small investment of maybe $20, 15, 20 bucks. I mean, not that much money. I'll list all the part numbers, and you guys can make your own. I mean, it's a lot easier than us sending out a single tube or a couple of tubes for just a few bucks. These tools will pay for themselves in no time, especially if you're cracking a lot of tubes. The other thing too is with the LavaGen, obviously you just need a longer tube. You could put the air hole wherever you want. And that's it. I hope this helps you guys out.